Welcome back, fellow Scrubs. This is Mark D. Wiz, the host of the GameDevScrubs, here today with Pocket Fighter EX, which is not affiliated with Capcom or SNK. It's a community-based game, so it's a fan game, and it's free, and no one's charging anything for it, and please don't shut us down. That's basically what that's all about. So, we have, I'm going to work today on something that I think I've noticed, and if I'm wrong, feel free to correct me. I have noticed, while examining the different versions of the Shin Shoryuken throughout the different games this past week, that Ryu, if he kills with the Shin Shoryuken, he gets a KO with it, he always does kind of like a turnaround, either a turnaround animation or the arms folded with the wind. So I guess it kind of depends game to game, but he always consistently seems to do that kind of wind animation. So that got me thinking, Pocket Fighter EX doesn't do that. So I think what we want to do is to create some sort of code that handles, hey, you did this as your last move before the KO happened, so you take that into consideration when doing the different wind animations. So that's what I'd like to tackle today and see where we come out with that. Hey, let's see, Momento de Bra. Oh, yeah. Bra moment. That's right. That's the bra moment, but in Spanish, was it? I remember you. Welcome. We'll get original characters. These are Street Fighter and King of Fighters characters. So yeah, if we let's see, hit my little debug key here and get him killed. It's easier to do it that way. So Ryu just does whatever. That's what I figure we'll start with, is getting him to do that pose. But you'll see that it just kind of it doesn't. Oops. Well, that's certainly not a Shin Shoryuken. I guess I didn't have any meter. That would explain that. All right, let's get some meter. Hit him down and do it again. And he should just kind of do a random one. I did the same thing again, of course. I think he's only got 2 in the Pocket games, so it's a 50-50 chance. Could be here all day. No, he's not gonna do it. How am I gonna test this if he doesn't if he doesn't do the wrong one? Oh, there you go. See, he can do the fist pump one. So it is a thing. And in the official games, he doesn't do that. I think in Third Strike he does the arms folded one. In Alpha, it looked like he actually turned his back, which was interesting. Kind of like Akuma's Raging Demon. Not necessarily the Raging Demon pose. Just kind of like a back turn. So we might be able to do that, but first I want to get it to just do something different. And we have to code it to do that. Oh, Pocket Rumble. Yeah, Pocket Rumble's an indie game that they basically took the Neo Geo Pocket art style and put it into an original game. Yeah. So let's see. I guess it's going to be not in the main fighter controller. They do have specific, like here it says Ryu behavior. So when he does his wind animation, let's start intro sequence. Update intro pose. Start wind pose sequence. Here we go. So it looks like, yeah, this is right where it decides what actually was done here. Whether it plays Win 1 or Win 2. And then it gives 3 seconds until the screen transition. That's what this is all about. So in here, we're going to have to say... I'm going to say false for now. If the last move was a Shin Shoryuken, I didn't get two. And went on. That's okay. If last move was Shin Shoryuken, play special win animation. Otherwise, play normal random win animation. Yes, this is Unity. Let's see, chat says, oh, pretty off topic. This is pretty off topic, but I always wanted to start to program and develop games. No, that's on topic. That's on topic for here. But my PC is very bad. Which engine should I use? Sorry if it sounds kind of rude. Yeah, I would say if you seriously want to get into game development, Unity would be the place to go. I think more advanced game development, I would say Unreal. Like if you already had some experience, and maybe look into Unreal or Unity. But it kind of depends on what you want to do. I think Unity is beginner friendly enough to get things going. Unreal has more potential necessarily for like higher end games, but you're not going to make a AAA game right off the bat, obviously. So I would say Unity. I would stay away from Game Maker personally. Game Maker's been really spotty about like compatibility and stuff. Like even simple things like controller inputs just don't work. Some controllers just don't work for no reason. You know, you would think that at this point in time in 2020, X input would be pretty much, you know, this standard easy connection type for any game, but somehow like Game Maker games that I play still don't get them right, and I don't know why. So that would make me think that why would I trust the rest of it if it can't get controllers right? So yeah, the other thing you said is that you have a bad computer or a low-end computer. That one you kind of can't help. Game dev is a very intensive process for the computer. You will have to get something that can handle it. There's really no way around that. I mean, you can make low-end games, you know, sure, but the development tools are so big and so heavy that it's kind of, you know, no matter what you make, you know, you're really going to have something to pull it through. Like, I do some work on my laptop, but it's old enough that, like, Unity really struggles on it. And if I had to do, like, anything with animation or something here, in Unity, I could not do it on my laptop. It just wouldn't be able to handle running the game itself in the editor. Even in release mode, because they got a new debug. Oh, I clicked the button. I guess it decided to go to debug mode. But you can click, I don't know if you can see it. No, you can't see it down here. Let me minimize the screen just a little bit so you can see the bottom here. There's this, in Unity 2020, you've got to switch to debug mode or switch to release mode. So I guess it's not in debug mode right now. I clicked the button and it freaked out, but and maybe because I changed some code here. But you can switch in and out of debug mode, and even out of debug mode, because debug mode is slower, it's like 10 frames per second when you play it in the editor. It's just not good. So you do need something substantial. Now you don't need anything like, you don't need no TI 380 or whatever the hell that new one is that everybody's talking about. Like, it just, that's expensive. Holy shit. I'm not upgrading for a long time. I don't think the money is worth upgrading from where I am to any card at this point. Performance increases in recent years have just not been good, but that's a whole other tangent. I blame Nvidia for that. They don't bother. They have the high-end graphic card market. They've got it cornered, and so they're just like, we don't need to do anything. They're just resting on their laurels and not really putting out anything competitive. They're just like, we'll charge you another $1,500 for, like, I don't know, 10% more performance. There you go. Have a nice day. See you in a few years. And it's just, Anyway, that's a tangent. The tangent. But yeah, you will need something substantial enough to run the editor, because when you run the game with debugging features and all this other stuff, it's like, it runs at like 20% speed or even lower. Like, it's really heavy. And you don't have to bust a bank necessarily. If you get a quote-unquote gaming computer, you should be fine. We'll put it that way. If you get I wouldn't say standard, but maybe like a middle-high, like a high-middle-end gaming PC, you should be pretty good. Then you'll at least be able to do some stuff. You might not be able to do it the fastest, but you'll still be able to do some stuff. Ugh. Excuse me. Dying. So hopefully that gets you in the right direction. I know it's not cheap. It's definitely not cheap, but it is the trade. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, and disk space. Have a lot of disk space. That's what Ninja Boy's talking about. He tried to download Unity, but he didn't have enough space to install it. It's big. It's a big package. And then on top of that, any kind of game that you're making is going to balloon with all the assets and all the crap that you put into it. So make sure you get a lot of disk space. That's very good, or critical. But I mean, if you got to buy a new computer anyway to even get started, then yeah, it is what it is. All right, so the critical thing here, well, let's also put let's put this here. Hello.
Hello.
Oh boy, Blizzard.
I eated some of it.
That's all right. It was probably would have spilled anyway. Oh god, it's all melted.
Buyer's fee.
Well, you didn't have the AC on in the car?
Did.
Did you point it at it?
Yes, Jesus.
It's soup. She got me a Blizzard, but it's soup.
Bye.
Thank you. An Oreo Blizzard. Or Oreo. It's more like Oreo and milk soup now.
Still good.
Yeah, it's still good.
It's dangerous to go along, but
Oh
take
no. Oh boy, can you put that aside for me?
that. I guess.
I'll eat that after.
Okay.
Thank you. Love you.
Love you too. In case anybody's wondering, I got him a Greek hero at Arby's.
Oh boy. I wasn't sure what it was either. It was still in the wrapper.
I'll put it on the stove.
Okay, that works. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Mm-mm.
You know that stove I bought with my money that you didn't want?
We didn't need a stove.
Yes, we did.
I was doing fine.
You goddamn well know we did.
We didn't need one.
Yes, we did.
Ow.
Straighten up.
No.
Straighten up or I'll order into your back again.
No.
The
The Blizzard from Dairy Queen.
They may not have Dairy Queen in this
No,
country.
they don't. I know they don't.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, let's say I presume that they don't because he didn't know what it was. But yeah, it's from Dairy Queen. There's a lot of them in the south of the United States, or not Mexico, but you know what I mean. The United States South. Southern United States. There you go. I can't form words today. Coherent communication is not my strong suit. Okay, so just give me 3 things that I want to do here.
Why legal coaching?
Oh no!
Illegal coaching on your back.
I'm gonna do the Shin Show. I'm gonna specifically make one for Shin Show here. Damn it! Won't click. Shin Show win animation. So that we can separate it. We don't have to worry about what is win animation 1 or win animation 2. It doesn't matter. It's just Shin Show win animation, and then we can make it whatever. Right now we don't know what it is. Actually, it's probably going to be win 2 for now. We'll give it its own name out in the editor, so we don't have to keep coming in here to change this part. So we got the basic code down. We know that when we have, however we figure out the last move was Shin Shoryuken, then we do this. Otherwise, we play the normal randoms. And right now, nothing has really changed because this is set to false. So it will never happen. And even the compiler is like, bro, you can't get here. It will never get here because this is just false. But that's fine. One step at a time. At least we know what we want to do. We just have to make it happen. No reference. What's that about? Where'd that come from? Oh yeah, it was flipping out this whole time. There was like 400 of them. Wonder what it was doing. Oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff that it was freaking out. You know what? Maybe it might have done that when I either turned off the play mode or when it started recompiling. We'll ignore that unless we see it again. It just looks like a whole bunch of references went out at once. Is Sonic Roboblast a Doom mod? Is it an actual Doom mod, or does it just look like Doom? I wasn't really sure when I saw the trailer for it. It looked like a lot like Doom, but I thought maybe that was just the inspiration for it. I didn't know if it was a Doom mod. To explain why it looks a lot like Doom. I just kind of thought that that was the idea. Oh, it is a Doom mod. Okay. Well, I was talking about this in the Discord this week. That, specifically for this fan game. So this is like it's like a 3D Sonic fan game. Specifically for 3D Sonic games in general. That kind of fast, twitchy response is really what I would consider a more faithful interpretation of the classic Sonic game formula, like the Genesis Sonic, into something a little more like 3D. Like to take the 2D Sonic and to change it to 3D, I feel like that's actually a more accurate representation of the core Sonic, the original Sonic from the Genesis. You put me to sleep by rubbing my back, you know?
Oh, I just like touching you.
I'm already half asleep.
Listen up, nerds. I got some sick Nemesis strats. So get ready for that next RE3 stream.
Yeah, I'm not sure when we're gonna...
Your girl brushed up on it.
Do that. See, I want to add more...
Yeah.
Days to the schedule. But, I'm not feeling great this week, so it's probably not gonna happen this week. But we'll have to figure out what days are gonna happen.
That's okay, baby. Your woman's ready to step in.
Well, that's what I mean. I have to really think about where in the week that I'll have the energy to
No, don't think, just
do
do
all
here.
that.
More legal coaching.
And here's the one post. Oh, you put me to sleep. You're relaxing me, and I'm already relaxed.
Don't think, just do.
Shut up, I can't talk.
Sure am, Larry. He said Amber is planning to blow up.
Yeah. Huh. So it is built off the Doom source code. Okay. So it's like a real big mod, but it's still a mod. Yeah. It looks good though. I haven't played it myself, but that kind of sort of response time and speed of gameplay really reminds me more of the Genesis games than anything like an adventure. It's pretty, I don't know how to put it. It's hard to describe. It's just got that old flair to it. But I mean, you know, Doom has that too. You look at like modern shooters, and you look at Doom, the original Doom especially, and it's all gameplay. It's all fast. It's all responsive. It's all twitchy. You know, it has that old quality to it. It has that retro game quality to it while still being a 3D game, while still being a shooter. Like, it's hard. I'm having a hard time trying to explain it necessarily, but that's how I really feel about it. As I'm just kind of closing brackets here, trying to talk and concentrate and get sidetracked. So let's see. We want to know the last move that was done. So start attack would be the place to go. When games were video games? Yeah, kind of. I mean, eating a blizzard too here. I mean, yeah. I mean, like, it's got that old gamey ass video game feel to it. So I think it's just a really good, because, you know, Doom is old ass video game and original Sonic is old ass video game. To transport Sonic into the Doom engine, just, it keeps that old charm to it. Yeah, it's a mod. A mod just means a modification of something else. So it's a modification of the Doom game. It's a new game. It's not the same as Doom because it was changed. They changed Doom to become this new Sonic fan game. So yeah, it's still a modification of Doom. Doesn't mean it's not a game. It's just a game that was made by modifying another game, hence mod. Yeah, it was absolutely modded so much it wasn't Doom anymore. That's why I was like looking at it and I'm like, I don't know if this is a mod when I first saw it. I'm thinking, like, did they just take the inspiration of Doom and say, hey, we're just going to do that? But yeah, I guess it is a mod. It's a good one though. Let's see. Okay, it's still... Wow, there's a lot more here than I thought there was. Excuse me. Well, if something is based off the source code of another thing, then it's still a mod. It's not a portable mod. It's not something that you can just load from the menu. But it's still a modification. You took the base of something, and you changed it, you modified it, and now it's something else. It's still a mod. Okay. Again, I'm getting lost in my own code here. Okay, move type was an animation change. This is what we want here. Then start the attack. Okay, that's what I thought. We want this one. Right? No, actually, I'll take that back. Okay, if it's not if the basic move... So these are command or not command normals, but command moves. So anything that requires like a combination of different stuff. But I can force it to do other stuff. I can make it do a basic move, like super jump. Don't you make more of these in here? Nope, it's just super jumps. Okay. I thought maybe normal jumps might have been in here. So the issue I'm having here is trying to figure out where am I going to store the reference to the attack. Because we kind of diverge here. If it's an animation, it actually goes to a different version of this. Hold on a second. Oh my god, I'm dying here. A different version of this method. It's still start attack, but it's got different things here. Actually, if we look at the parameters here, it does not take in a command move. So we might just be able to get away with putting it here. Because here's the attack command, the fighter move command. Let's see, where does this get used? Here, 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 here. Well, here's the most recent move command. Do we set that somewhere? We do at the end. And that's a fighter move command. Okay, that's what, alright, that's what we're looking for. So we already have access to this. I'm going to rename it though. Most recent activated move command. And then when we go to back to Ryu behavior. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here private fighter move command. Yeah, I hit caps. Shinsho when move to well, I want to say the move that we need to match to do the Shin Shoryuken. Shin Shoryuken special KO move. He'll do that. It's fine. And we gotta make it serializable. So let's put some comments here. Shin Shoryuken special KO animation. When the Shin Shoryuken is the move that KOs the opponent, we want to perform a special win animation. This reference will be matched to the most recently used move to determine if it will cause the special win animation to play. In English, that's essentially what we're trying to do. So here, we have a reference to the fighter already, and we can just do this if this is equal to this, and also if this is a thing. So if you just put it here on its own, it checks to make sure this actually exists, that something was actually put into that slot. And if it wasn't, then it will just bypass it because there's nothing to compare it to. And then if there is something there we want to compare the two, I don't know if we need this comment here. This comment isn't actually not true anymore. As much as it does say Shin Shoryuken and all that here, What it's really doing is saying whatever the last thing was or whatever we told it should be, because we're going to fill it in the editor here. But it doesn't necessarily mean that it is the Shin Shoryuken. We could have changed it, so I think I'm just gonna... I think this speaks for itself. You can read this. If this move exists, and the most recent move is this move, then you do the special thing. Like, that seems pretty obvious what it is already. So I think I'm gonna remove the could be potentially misleading comment there. Let's see. Move specific KO win conditions. Let's say that. Having a good old time in the comments in there, or in the chat, trying to argue which is a mod and which is not a mod. Peachy. Okay. I was gonna say, any more arguing about mods and the mod will step in. And that'll settle that. I'm gonna change the animation name here to Win Shinsho. And then we're gonna add this to Ryu's animation list, or his animation registry rather, and then fill this in with the appropriate move, and then something should happen. So we're gonna actually set it to something ridiculous at first. It's not gonna be set to either one of these two, because we won't be able to distinguish whether this is actually just giving us a random result over and over, what we think is correct, or if it's actually something else. So we're just gonna give it something stupid, like make it do Shinsho again or whatever, and it'll look dumb for a win animation, but at least it will be noticeably not the ones that are clearly there already. So we want to go to fighters, Ryu. I'm gonna open up Ryu's thing here. Everything is strung out. I'm gonna take these out. Usually when those auto-generate an editor, then we get problems. So they'll regenerate. The hitboxes will regenerate when it gets loaded in, so it's no big deal. So we want Ryu behavior. So here it is. So this needs to be Ryu Shin Shoryuken level 3. Yes. And he has, so we'll save that, and he has an animation registry. In here. Let's bring this out a little bit so we can see what the heck's going on here. Oh, yeah, that's right. So we don't care about shared animations, we want unique animations. And so the win down here, we'll duplicate that. Was it Win Shinsho? Yep, Win Shinsho. And we're just gonna make it Hadouken because screw it. At least we'll know it works. It's silly, but this song sounds familiar. It's from Street Fighter 3. I think it's from Second Impact. Yeah, Sharp Eyes. So I believe that's Ibuki's theme, but it's from Second Impact. You may have heard it if you watch any of the Core A gaming videos, which I highly recommend you do. He uses it a lot in his videos, his background music. Nope, that did not work. Huh. Yeah, yeah. He is not. Oh, wait, hold on. Did we? Let's investigate. No, Shinsho win animation. Win Shinsho. Alright, let's put a debug log. Oh, actually I can show a new... I may have shown this before. I'll zoom in a little bit. Oh, can I zoom in? Oh, I can't make it bigger? Oh, there it goes. Might be a little easier to read now. A new thing for text. If you start text with a $, you can just insert things by using brackets, or curly braces rather. That way you don't have to add strings together to make a string, it just inserts it into the string. I don't know if there's any... Oh, hey! What? Bill Cosby! Really? Bill Cosby? Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. There's a problem here. Bill Cosby with a Z. Yeah. Jesus. We must protect our community. He says, it's been a while since I've used Twitch. I forgot my own username. Fair enough. Fair enough. Welcome, though. Welcome. You can just use these brackets anywhere here. In this case, we're going to say Shinsho. Oop, not Shin. Sin. Shinsho win animation to be played. And we'll say animation name. And again, we can put these brackets in here. And all we have to do is copy this into here. And we can say, oh yeah, we can also say detected last move was, and we can, well, just for the heck of it, we'll put in the actual one here. Oh, excuse me, I'm about to sneeze. Okay, I had time to mute the microphone. Sorry about that. But yeah, you can just insert additional stuff in here and it will try to convert it to string if it can. If it can't, I think it just gives you an error here. This is a much easier way to then have to end, because then normally you would have to do, you know, this plus this and type and then space and plus this plus that, you know what I mean? Like it just, if you could just hit the brackets and drag it in there, it's just a little easier. Little life hack, programmer life hack. I gotta get rid of that. Equals. I didn't put that over here. I do put the quotes here, so that if it becomes blank, then at least you'll see the quotes. Okay, we should be able to get this message if something's actually happening. Excuse me. So refreshing. I say, while it's thinking I can get some Blizzard in me. Okay. Oh, yeah, there we go. I didn't see anything come in. Hey! God's black friend! Oh, welcome. Thanks for the follow. Okay. Oh, shit, he wasn't. Hold on. How come it's not going then? Uh-oh, what happened? Oh, there we go. Oop. Guess I didn't get my debug there. Okay. Attack finished. Damn it, stop going full screen here. Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. Pause, pause. What the heck is this all doing? Why is this going crazy? Alright, new resolution. Oh, it's all a million things in here now. Oh wait, I can collapse them, right? Yeah, there we go. No, they're all separate ones. Really? Oh, that doesn't help. Oh my god, something went wrong here. What the hell? Your game is dope. I play it all the time. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Ryu's greatness is too much. The game can't handle it. Well, I can't wait till we get the online working. I can actually play it with people. Well, for some reason, this is not doing what I want it to do. I don't know if it's not detecting one of these things. Okay, well, since it's not showing up there, we need to do more logging. Attempting to determine the when animation to play. And then we're just going to do a couple quick inserts like this so we can see what the values are coming in here, and maybe something's wrong, maybe something's not, who knows. And just for the heck of it, we'll give this one as well. And we'll see all these logs pop in when he decides to do his animation. Oh, whoa, a lot of chatting going on. What's a lot of chatting here? Oh, okay, we got an artist. So CJ Jammies is an artist. Cool. You have to share some of your stuff. Oh, pixel art. Even better. Share some of your stuff in the Discord later. Pixel art that isn't Minecraft or Terraria. Hello, I want to learn C# for doing a shmup on Unity, but don't know where to start. I'm new to C#. Alright. Follow the link to Scrubbot to Discord, and I don't have the links on hand right now, but I can give you a good tutorial. Just go to the Discord channel and ping me about it in general, and that'll remind me. And I'll dig up the tutorials that might help you. Shmuup's a good kind of game to get started with. They're not terribly difficult to make. Wow, this is all soup now. Oh well, still tastes good, I guess. Oh, you're already in Discord. Alright, just ping me in general so that I know who to reply to. And then just say, hey, I'm the guy who needs the tutorials or whatever, and that'll remind me and I can grab the links after stream. How do you accidentally unfollow someone? And it sounds like you've done it multiple times. What? Okay, so we want to test now and see what logs come up. Did this save? Did we save this? Yes? Okay, must be. Boom. Okay, there we go. We got a whole bunch of stuff now. Tempting to determine what to play. Oh, this is blank? Interesting. Well, that's why. So here we put these logs in here to see what these values are at the time. So look what we got. The move that we set it to is what we expect. It's a Shin Show. But the most recent activated move command is blank. It's null. So what happened there? So we're looking for that command and we've got nothing. Well now, we have to do a little investigating. Find all references. There's not many. Oh, well, there wasn't. Let's see, this is in fighter controller and this is Ryu behavior. Okay, so those are the ones that we just did. These three at top, that's actually these ones here. What we're looking for, it getting reassigned to something. So equal to something, equal to attack command, equal to clear the last move command. Well, that sounds like something that happened. Attack finish. Okay. Okay, alright. When is the next build dropping? The next public demo will be out when I can get GGPO netplay working. So it's probably going to be a while yet. I do, like, in development builds, I do on Patreon. And that's usually just what you see me working on week to week. But they're, you know, that's if you're interested in the development. Or if you just want to try out whatever you saw me do on stream. But they're usually, you know, got lots of glitches and half-completed stuff and things like that. So just be aware of what you're getting into there. UMK3 says hi. Hello. Welcome, welcome. So, I think here's a good case, a lesson learned. Don't name something misleading. From Argentina. You know, actually, I looked at the stats on the downloads on the games page in Game Jolt, and there's actually a lot of people from Argentina that follow the project, so thank you for that. And welcome. So this it used to be called most recent move command, and I changed it to most recent activated move command. But both of those names are misleading because it's really not the most recent. Well, it is sort of, but it gets erased when the attack is finished. So You could argue that this is currently activated move command. And that's not the same thing. So let's make it that. Hey! Well, thanks for the follow. Yeah, there's a lot of South American followers of the project. Yeah, Brazil. Not Brazil. Was it Brazil? I think Brazil was the second biggest country where people would come to look at it, and then like Argentina was a little bit down the list. Mexico's in the list, like going off the top 10. Like they were really high up there, so that's cool though. I know you guys got to have like a big Mugen community down there, so I think that makes sense. It's kind of the same thing, that fan game stuff. Let's see. Currently active move command. That is a much better that's a much better description of what this actually is. Because when the move stops, when the attack is finished, it actually gets rid of it. So we want to keep that name, and that's fine. We want to keep that name, but we want to do two things. We want to make we want to make another variable that holds the last activated move command. So last activated move command. Yeah, that should be all right. And then what we'll do is whenever this is set first, go to, well, I'm trying to think of if we should automate this or not. Whenever currently active is set, do we want to automatically set last activated? And then this will get overwritten, but this won't necessarily. No, actually, it might be hard to automate that, to be honest. We'll just do this manually. If you set this to null, then it'll just set that to null too, if they're supposed to set to the same thing. Like you get a little creative with it. So yeah, let's just put them side by side. So we want the copy last activated. Excuse me. Dying here on stream. Throat's getting all scummed up. We'll define all references, and we'll find when it's actually set to something, which I believe is this. At the end of start attack, right? Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna put also here this one, and this one won't be overwritten like the other. It'll only be set here, and it's last activated move command, and I think that's clear enough. That's really what we're looking for here. So let's get rid of all these. Oh yeah, we care about this instead. We're not going to use those logs immediately. We're going to see if it works first. If it works, cool. Then we don't need to debug it. But if it does not work, then we need to debug it. No, I did not. In the top 10 countries, it only shows me the top 10 countries of people coming in. I did not see Trinidad or Tobago. Did not see those in there. And those are pretty small countries, so I guess I wouldn't necessarily expect it, but it doesn't tell me everybody, it just tells me the top 10. Alright, let's see. He's gonna do something goofy. You gonna do a goofy? Oh, he broke. Did not contain Win Shin Show. Okay, well that's a better error at least. That's a better error. At least it's something we can go off of here. Win Shin Show. Let's see what it said here. Jesus. Oh, no. Win Shin Show. WINSHINSHO. Oh, jeez. It's hard to see, but I capitalized the I by accident and win. It is case sensitive. Okay, that should do that. It only tells me the top 10 countries that have come in. So the top 10 most people from the countries that have visited the pages. So it doesn't tell me all of them, just the top 10. So no, it did not show me. Yep, there it is. There we go. Okay, so we did the Hadouken. Again, like I said, it's goofy, but at least it proves that it's not one of the Win animations. So we could say Win 2 here if we wanted to. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. We don't want to. No, we don't want to change that. That looks up in the table, whatever is on Win Shin Show. That's right. My mistake. We go to the animation registry here, and we would actually type in the real name of the animation. So yeah, to just Win 2. Okay, so just as a placeholder, make sure he always crosses his arm. Oh, get him down. Boom! Oh, get him. Nope. Win 2 is the fist bump. Okay. We want to do Win 1. There, now it folds his arms, and you should do that every single time. We've already proven that it's going to do whatever we told it to, because it did the silly animation. So we know that it will do that every time. So the question is, do we want to do a special animation for this? I say yes, because I think that would be a very nice touch. But the question is what? So let me check something here. Let me look up the video that got me interested in this. Holy crap. It's loading slow. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. You don't see it because it's on the other monitor. I'm trying to load YouTube here and it's going nuts. It's so slow. Holy crap. No, zoom me back in. Oh no. It's blowing up. No, I don't want to watch that. What the hell is that? Oh, get out of here. I don't want to watch it. I want to zoom in. Zoom me in. This is a disaster. I'm going to close that window and try it again. It just like completely locked up. Thanks, Edge. Oh, now Edge is all screwed up. Okay. Alright. Here we go. YouTube.com. Go into the webpage of the YouTube. Wow, and it's still lagging. That's awful. Okay. Here it is. Reuse Shin Shoryuken Evolution. This is what I ended up watching at first. Okay, and then he does them when they KO. Get the hell out of here. And then watch the win animation. Oh, there was none. Wow, that was interesting. Oh, it might have been because it was that stage. I don't know. Not all of them have a special one, but some of them do. See? He turned around. Now watch. Let me turn my music off here for a second so I can hear this one. Alright, watch. Let's see if he's got a special one here. See? See? Folds his arms. Third in Street Fighter 3 he seems to always fold his arms. And the other ones he turns his back. No, he folds his arms there. Okay. And it could indicate that it's not special here. But here, he in Alpha 3, he turns his back. See? Turns his back every time. Let's see what Third Strike does. I think at Third Strike he always crosses his arms. Could be mistaken. Nah, he's randomized in Third Strike. I don't know if there'll be anything special for EX. No, it's just a replay. Yeah, Shin shows a powerful movement. Hey, there it is! There's my game. I mean, not my game, but the game I love. There's the official one. Oh yeah, and there's no... Yeah, there's no win pose after the match in that game. Not on a full KO. Wow, holy shit, you're right. The damage is incredible. Don't take much to get a knockout on that. Their animations are always the same, I think, in EX games. Yeah, they always got a special little thing. So it won't do it there. Alright, Marble 2, let's see. I kind of don't expect it to do anything special, but we'll see. No, he actually does. He actually turns around. Oh! Punish that. Yeah, level 3s do about 50% in CVS. 1 and 2. Okay, yeah, folds his arms. Hey, it's the song! It's that song! Nah, just randomized there. Here's SBC. Yeah. Folds his arms. Ooh! the startup animation on that one. Oh wait, oh, cause it slowed down. I was gonna say, wow, like that was sucking in energy for days before it let go. Let's see, what does he do? Folds his arms, yeah. Hey, it's TVC. Well, it looks like they got it widescreen mode, but they captured it in 4x3. Ew. Wow, they didn't do shit for damage. That's funny. I think they ended up nerfing the damage in the All-Stars. Yeah, folds his arms. Ooh, Marble 3. That's a cool one. I gotta admit, that's a cool one. I'm a little saddened that they decided to not go with the electricity theme that most of them go for, but it still looks cool. Nah, that's just a canned animation. That's right. So that's not gonna be anything different. Oh yeah, and Cross Tekken it was just that. I don't expect there to be a special animation for that. I think it's just the same for whatever. Hey, Street Fighter Cross Tekken was it was like half a good game. You know, just all the on-disc DLC and the characters not being released for a year and then getting hacked in the game and found out, and Oh, that's right. Ryu didn't have Shinsho in Street Fighter 4. He had a slightly different version of it, but I guess they don't count it. It's Smash. Get him! Yeah, I think Ultimate Marvel 3 and Street Fighter Cross Tekken were both on Vita. I don't like the way they animated that one. At least I got the electricity. But after the first hit, like, they took too much time with that whole transformation part. It just kind of kills the whole pacing of the move. Ooh. Oh, yeah, Ultimates looks really good. Oh, let's fucking go! No, no special win pose there. Different game. Different type of game.
This is the path of my destiny.
Only his boss version, yeah, has the Shinsho. I don't expect anything special out of this game. Just kind of curious how it looks. Oh, that was weird. He like spun? Wait, did he spin? Hold on. Go back. Did he like spin? Okay, so he hits. No, he didn't spin. It kind of looked like he spin. Yeah, okay, so it's from this frame to this frame so fast that it almost looks like he spun the other way. That's funny. Yeah. Okay. So, conclusion is his really unique one is him turning his back. So, we have to find out if, oh, I already have it. If Ryu's sprites have that sprite. And if not, we can get it from other. I think Evil Ryu has it. But if standard, let's see if standard Ryu already has it or not. Well, it's not in the other. So now I gotta go fishing. We're looking for him turning his back. While standing, of course. I don't think he has it normally. Oh, let me get the music going back here. Yeah, I don't think he's got it here. Okay, so we want to look at Evil Ryu's sprites then. I've ripped them from Match of the Millennium for reference here. Okay, cool. Is this the one? Here it is. Okay. Yep, there it is. I see it already. Right here. We're in business. As I expected, they use this frame first and then have him turn. I think is what that's about. Now, just because they're in that order here doesn't necessarily mean that that's the case, but, oh yeah, look at it. And his bandana goes and everything. Okay, yeah, that looks good. So, okay, so his head's turned to the right here. But it's turned to the left here. Well, let's do a little investigating. Where's Alpha 3? Here's Alpha 3. Okay. Oh, go back. That was quick. He lands. And he goes like this. Then this. This. Oh, he does. He turns his head. Okay, so they're mirrored. Yeah, I guess the one in Street Fighter 4 is like Metsu Shoryuken, so I guess it's not technically named Shin Shoryuken, so they didn't put it in there. I would have put it in the video though, because I think it looks hella cool. Get the rest of my Blizzard soup here. Okie dokie. That's all done. Okay, so we're going to use Alpha 3 as a reference here. I think this one is probably the most accurate. I think we're going to need all of the sprites on display here. So actually, yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy more than I need here. And then we'll get rid of this and this. Create palette from current sprite. Yes, and color mode indexed. There we go. Okay. Oh, he's got more up here too. Shoot. Man, it's getting complicated. They're all over the place. Okay, we'll keep that one down here for now. Copy these ones. I'm taking a quick scan to see if there's any ones that look like they might be relevant here. Or any other ones that might look like they could be used to help this animation as an in-between frame. I don't really see anything. I didn't expect to find too much. Nah. Okay, so we did get this one. Okay, yeah, I think that's all of them. So now we gotta make sense of this. Okay, it looks pretty cut and dry, I think. Oh, hold on. I want to change this to be the mask. There we go. So I think what's going on here is, yeah, it goes from here, and when he shakes his head, that's when the bandana goes, and then he looks the other way. So there, because you see the head starts here, then turns one left, then two turns to the left, and stays there. That looks like the intended flow here. So that's not too bad. We can work with that. Get them all lined up a little bit here. Oh, not all screwed up. Oh, and this one's too high. Okay, and we'll just cut this down. So a couple things we got to do. One is I believe that this is originally from his introduction, the non-evil Ryu's introduction with, yeah, right here, with the sandbag. Or, well, I guess it's sometimes just picked as a sandbag as travel bag. And then these ones look unique. So we don't need this one, I believe. It looks identical to this one. So let's get rid of that. Now what I want to do I'm going to copy the code for this, and we're going to edit the color values just so that they match what's going on with the sheet here. Then we can import it without the colors potentially mismatching and getting all screwed up. And let's oh, that's not what I want. It didn't copy. Copy. Do it twice, make sure it gets it. Let's move this to the side. Why did it come out like that? What the heck? Here, no. This one. This. Copy. Oh, it's killing me. Paste. There we go. Okay. Now we got something to work with here. So we should be able to safely copy this onto reuse sheet without the colors getting messed up. Was his eye closed? No, I don't believe so. No, it wasn't. It's not closed. It's just here. This will explain it. It's because it's shaded, but his eye is like red. It's supposed to be red in here. So I can see where like it almost kind of looks like his eyes closed, but it's supposed to make his eye look brighter with darkening shadow around it. But yeah, I can see where you came to that interpretation. Normally the skin tone is white on the sprites in game, so maybe it looks a little different there. No, I just, like I said before, I just ripped the sprites for reference. Doesn't mean the character's going in. But this is exactly why I ripped it, because he's got stuff that normal Ryu doesn't. And so I can take that and use it to create more animations for normal Ryu. Oh, wait, we already got that. Let's do his bandana and his gloves. Get those colored in. There. Actually, his eyes aren't even showing, so we don't even have to edit in the eyes or anything. That might be it. Okay, so there is one potential point of concern. Evil Ryu has additional shading to make his gi look darker. So it's arguable that this shouldn't be shadowed in. It doesn't look terrible with the shadow. In fact, it kind of shapes the gi top here a little nicer to have it. But it is arguable whether it actually should be there or not. It's hard to say. Well, before we get too far into this, let me actually pull this down here. Another bit. And we'll move these upward. Here. This is where they're going to go anyway. And we know that this is a reused frame. So we'll put this here. But like other reused frames, we'll put the black around it so we know that it's reused. That way when I go to make the sheet, I'll know not to include that in the actual sprite data, because it would just end up being a duplicate. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It actually gives a good shape to the back of the gi here. That's what I'm thinking. Just keep it. There we go. Okay, now that might be it. So let's look one more time at the animation as presented in Alpha 3, if I can find the window. Okay, so when he comes down, so ultimately it looks like he's going to be facing the opponent. So these should be reversed. It's okay to keep them here in data like this, that's alright. But in game we'll reverse their axis. Okay. So let me just paint these anchor points red here. Quick, and then we'll pull these out into a new sheet. And we'll just align these. I like to give at least 2 pixels away from each sprite. The way that modern graphics card represent graphics with 3D floating point calculations, if you get them too close, you can actually sometimes, and this could be even computer dependent. Oh shoot, let's see from here. 1, 2, okay, good. And you can actually get sprites that bleed into each other if they're right next to each other on the sprite sheet, because the math is not quite precise. So we'll give 2 away from all the borders, 2 pixels away from every border, and there. And that's pretty optimized. They're going to end up being squares anyway when we map them out in game, so it is what it is. So what I want to do is to... Oh, it did not keep the color information. Oh, okay. Load palette. Reuse palette. Okay, good. And then now we'll take the card mode down to indexed, so it'll map those colors. Now we want to load our grayscale. So in game, for the palette system to work, they have to be grayscale, and then in game we color them with the proper palette. Okay, so we want to save this as sheets, anchor version. Let's say, call it Ryu Win Special. And then we're going to remove the anchors and resave it as right here. Oh shoot, we don't want a sprite, we want GIF format. So that was my mistake. So we'll have to resave these. As GIF, yeah. Okay, so let's go into that folder then, and we want to remove the A-Sprite file. I would like at some point to build or have someone build an automatic A-Sprite importer for Unity. We did one for Pixel, but not for A-Sprite. Oh yeah, and then we later ended up going to... Uh-oh, I see a problem. think. Oh no, it's not. No, it's not a problem. I thought it was. Here, so what was wigging me out? If you look here, these pixels are filled in, but this one's not filled in. But it was an optical illusion. It's just that this gray here is so close to the gray here, it looks like it's filled in because it's one of these darker squares behind it. And I was like, oh crap, they made a mistake. They didn't color it right in the tile data, but no, that's not true. Because if you look here, then you can absolutely see that they're not filled in. Because they would have been white if they were. But they're not. So, my mistake. It is not the case. Okay, so we'll close those. Then what I do here in Unity, where's Unity? Where's Unity? Here's Unity. Oh yeah, Fighters Generation, the website, super good site. Yeah, no, that's a great website. I've been going there since probably I had the internet. If I need artwork for something, or if I need to look up a character bio, that's my first spot there. Or like an animation, reference animation. Because they got all the animated GIF files, or GIF, I guess they're called GIFs. And then I can load those into like Sprite and look at them frame by frame. Okay, so we want to go to reuse sprites here. And we have Wind Special. So we're just going to drag it in. There you go. Yep, there it is. Alright, 10 pixels per unit. There are multiple sprites, full rect, no geometry, no filtering, and no compression. You know the drill if you've been here before. Okay, and we'll put the top left. There. Oh, actually, I should close this in one. There. That's my mistake. I don't want to include the anchor pixel. It's just going to disappear anyway. It's only an easy way for me to align these. Okay, that one's trimmed. And then I apply these there. Now, because of what I said, even though it's not in the sprite, with the way that floating point rendering works, that sprite could become visible under certain circumstances. Or that pixel, rather, could become visible. So what I do is once I've gotten done doing all of the... Once I get done doing all the anchoring, I just come in here and I replace that file with the non-anchored version. So now when you, oh, wrong one. Now when you look at it, they're gone. So just a way to help myself get the right. It's pronounced GIF. Whoa, hold on, GIF. Hey, wait, that's a different thing. The GIF war never ends, yeah. GIFing's a different thing. It's just... It's not, no. Yeah, the no GIF zone. Okay, now that we've imported the sprites, we're going to go ahead and animate this animation. So again, let's take one more look at it, wherever it is here. Okay, so if he's facing forward, Ryu goes from here and immediately starts turning. Okay, so he doesn't have exact frames for this, but we'll do what we can. get him, actually, some meter. Get him in the middle. And then now we'll look at animation. So we'll start him off with the standing. It's fine. Make a new one. Fighters, Ryu. Oh, not sprites. Animations. Unique. Wind special. Okay. We'll start him off with his idle pose just to kind of get him grounded here. I'm sure we're going to need his body position, and we're going to need the X flip. So we'll get them in the timeline here first, and then we'll start. So from here, I'm going to say that it's probably his intro sprite. Yeah, here it is. And then here we flip it around. And then the Ryu win special. Now we're just gonna lay out the frames first. Oh, shoot, no, that's not what I want. Just gonna lay out the frames first, and then we'll start doing offsets and all that other stuff. We need to know what we got to work with here. Okay. Yeah. No, it's not terrible on its own so far, to be honest. I mean, in reality, if he's really turning around, like, he'd actually, like, turn and move. Now, Alpha doesn't do that. Okay, so we pay attention. Here's his foot here. The thing is, he switches feet here, I think. Does he? Oh, no, even that. Does he? Yeah. Yeah, he would have to switch feet here for this to actually take place like that. So they're doing this to prevent him from actually changing his position. So what would really happen here if this was animated accurately with the feet? Now they do this a lot, by the way, in these games. They switch the feet and you'll never know. Yeah, so that could be the same foot, but he would have to have turned all this way in one frame. So they just kind of swapped them in a way. So this would actually be the back foot if he was turning around. So I'll animate it accurately to show you what I mean here first. So yeah, let's get this laid out here. He would actually be moving here, so just for the heck of it, let's bring in this here. Oh, he would actually be stepping backwards. So let's say his new. Yeah. So we're gonna have to go from here to there. So this foot becomes this back foot. It's quite a shift. So this foot's actually going to be all the way over here. So roughly like that. Yeah, like that. Smooth out the... That's 10 pixels to the left. And then it'll have to be a couple more pixels, let's say like 3 to get him. Oh, we gotta turn off the curve for that. Bless you. She's sneezing back there. Actually, it wouldn't be that far. He's turning on his heel, right? So this is actually a little more accurate because it's his heel that's turning here. And then you would do that. So yeah. And then let's duplicate this out here just so we've got some time to look at it. Yeah, it's really fast. So let's I'm only gonna space it out here so that we can see it kind of like in its natural habitat, quote unquote. But this is just to test it. Oh jeez, that's so fast. Yeah, let's make it at least half a second. Oh yeah, it's way too fast. Something like that. Well, we'll adjust it as we go. Oh, and it's got to be a little faster. Well, don't look quite right. This one's weird. This frame to this frame's weird. I don't like it. I really don't like this frame. It doesn't really fit. Like, it kind of does, but it doesn't at the same time. You know what I mean? Wait, does he pause before he does that? Because that's the only way I can see this working, is that he pauses before he turns his head. Yeah, so like, if he waits and then like looks back at you. That's the only way I can see that really working. Oh, yeah, I got the cat moving in the background here. Somewhere. I don't know if he got froze up. Yeah, there he is. His animation will stop because I'm in edit mode. But yeah, he's still, his code is still moving around. Alright, well, let's look at the video again. I'm gonna do it in real time and see what it looks like. No, it's all one motion. Okay. See, now Alpha 2 doesn't have that frame in the middle where it's just sitting there. But it does have the head turned. He's got this. This is that frame. It's just the bandana's wrong on it. So, what this means is it could be used for something else. It's potentially maybe the Raging Demon ending frame. But very clearly it does not work in this animation. It's just gonna have to go. We're gonna have to make it a smooth movement from here to here to here to here. That's the only way it's gonna work. Yeah, looks better already. But that's actually not far enough to really be the full movement there. Actually more or less lines up with this one, but not this one. He'd have to be 4 pixels more. Eh, they're still not quite. Better though. Oh, no, it's so that's what it would actually be if he really moved his legs accurately. He would actually be turning around. Now the camera in this game will accompany this. Let's see. Larry says slightly less of a head pause. Head pause. You're talking about the frames here? Because I didn't really tighten up the timing. Something like that. Oh, old message, forget it? Oh, shoot. Alright, let's stretch them back out. 1, 2. There. Could potentially get more of... This is kind of a relaxed motion. So we could potentially get a little more of a pause here on the turn. I wish I had a couple more frames to deal with this. Part of the problem is that it's going to look choppy if I extend it too long. Oh, that looks good. Maybe 1 less frame on the turn. But I like the head turn. That's a good speed. I no wonder if this should get reduced. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like that. So that would be the more accurate way to do it. You actually wanted to follow the foot motions, which is not bad. What I would say is let's try it, see what it looks like. Yeah, the animation is going to activate immediately, so I actually do want to have that lead up in there. This won't be necessary eventually, but the animation plays immediately as he lands right now, because it passes the 3-second barrier, because he's been in the air with the super. The way the code is that it waits 3 seconds to activate the wind animation, a minimum of 3 seconds. But if the fighter is busy, that timer will expire, so the moment that he lands on the ground, he immediately goes into it. I mean, we can fake extend it by doing this, of course. having these frames do it for us. But eventually I want to have a timer that only goes down once they land on the ground, and it's only going to be like a quarter or half second. There's nothing to prevent it from going immediately into it. Okay, so now we need to go check out the animation file and change a couple things. So Win Special is not a looped animation, and that's important. And now we need to go to the animation registry and put that in here. So Win Shin Show is going to be Win Special. This word just translates the names. See, making sure I didn't capitalize the I this time. And that's pretty much it. So we're going to save and restart it and see what happens. Oh, I need meter. Oh, get him. Oh, there it is. How about that? How about that? That's pretty cool, huh? Yeah, shosh. How about that? Here it is again. Silent killer, man. He's got nothing to say. Close the curtain. Oh, I was gonna follow that up, but I screwed it up. Nope, I was gonna say I wasn't gonna get enough meter off that. Yeah, and so you'll only get this if you kill with the Shin Show. It will not show up in any other circumstance. Oh! Boom. Whoosh. Yeah, let's try that again. Oh no, he missed. It is possible though. It is possible. Oh, whacked out on me. Ah, my hand's all sweaty. Hold on. Clean off the analog stick. Get my greasy Cheeto finger dust off of the controller. Let's see if I can do this. No, too low. No, too low. I think I gotta wait. Nope. Oh, maybe. Nope. Too low. It's possible, I swear. I've done it before. Nah, it's way too low. I don't want to waste it on that. Oh no, that was not... That's not what I wanted it to be. Okay. Let's see. Oh, F7 just kills him. I was gonna say, do I have a button that makes him go down to half? I guess not. It's almost dead and dead. This, you guys don't have this in your builds, but in the debug build, it's F7 just kills everybody. Alright, let's see. Oh! Oh no, really? Wow. I hope it didn't break. That was a cool combo. Oh, really? No, I wasn't gonna get a Shinsho out of that. It was too low. Too low! Oh! Oh! No! No. This one's hard to do. No, it's too low. I swear to God you can do it! No, too low. Too low. Can't be off by much. I mean, you can always just do this. But I like to get that extra Shoryuken in there. Okay. Now let's get him back over here. Oh! Now you'll see it. At least it'll kill here. Whoosh. That's it. He's got nothing to say. Nope, I missed it. You can do other stuff like, you can do that. It's an easy way to get in. Or just raw. Oh! Oh, he went behind him. That's funny. He like missed half of it. Interesting. Yeah, so what happened there is, I don't know if I can duplicate it, but Terry landed on top, so I'll try to pause it if I can. Oh no, I accidentally hit the wrong one. I hit the play button, so it killed it. That's fine, we'll do it again. Let me get it big. So here, what's happening? Do you see the push boxes aren't colliding? So when he comes in this way, from the first hit to the second hit, it actually pulls him in. And see how he's moving over here? If he moves far enough to get on the other side of Ryu, then the push boxes will push him to the left instead of the right to keep him in place. Could actually happen here. No, he's still slightly on the right, so it probably should still work. We'll see when Ryu launches. Because see, he's not going to move now, I think. I think he's stuck. Yeah, he's just going straight up, and then Ryu's going to jump up. Oh man, it's going to be close, but he's still going to be on the right side. So then when, yeah, see, when Ryu moved to the left, or he moved up, he moved left and Terry moved right. So if Terry was over another pixel, and maybe a pixel and a half, he might have actually gone on the other side of Ryu. It would have said, oh, Ryu's on the right side, so push him to the right when they collide. So that's what happened there. I could potentially fix this by making Ryu's push box bigger on the left side. In fact, perhaps we'll actually do that. Shin Shoryuken, no land. Well, not Shoryuken X. So when he's in the air here, let's see. Let's get the. Oh, gotta get the right hitboxes. Okay. Air, body space, air. So what I'd like to do is just move this to the left. Instead of -9, we'll do -13. So now notice how it's moved to the left here. So it won't interfere as much with these. In fact, we can do one more. There. Now it's to the left farther. So that should no longer be a possible glitch here. So there. Oh yeah. Sometimes the animation when you edit it, things like this happen because it's like partially active and not active at the same time. So you won't get this normally, but if you find it amusing that he's got the super trail on everything that he does. That's also a glitch, to have the Shoryuken active on the way back down. It's when I edit things without pausing or without stopping the game, it gets a little strange. It looks kind of cool. It's almost like when you activate a custom combo. It's just not that. It looks cool, but let's see. Oh shoot, I didn't have enough EX. Oh! Well, actually, no, I was going to say that maybe I could get a super there, but no, I did use all of my bars. Let's see, oh no, he is doing that, so I can catch him. I thought he was set to power wave, but last time we set him to something different. So, yeah. Anyway, if we restart the game, he'll be back to normal. No more super trail. There we go. Back to normal. Nope, that's not gonna work. I don't want to counter hit. I want to do it normal. There we go. Ooh. Not gonna kill him though, but it's alright. Oh, I missed the... I missed it. Oh. Mike Pro, hey, what's up? Yeah, there it is. We added a new win animation that only happens when you KO with the Shin Shoryuken. Oh, that's not it. There it is. Take a look. Oh, jeez, didn't even get to the Shin Show. Killed him on the Shoryu. I shouldn't have popped Power Max. It wouldn't have killed him then. Alright. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh. It was fancy. Trying to do a realistic string here to show off the animation. Yeah, it looks good. It looks cool. I like that he actually turns instead of pivots in a circle. So. I like that he actually turns and the camera actually moves because of it. I think that's a neat little detail. Kind of feel like that should be how the animation should have been to begin with in alpha, but either maybe there was a complication with it, who knows? Maybe there was a reason that they didn't do it that way. Or they just added it in quick and they're like, yeah, good enough. Alright, well, we're pretty much out of time at this point, so I don't want to get into anything too heavy. What I do want to look at is when Ryu comes down, there were some Shin Shoryuken changes that we had discussed at one point. Yeah, and I did not implement them. I can tell already. Oh yeah, we talked about that earlier this week. We posted a trailer and all that. We know where to get it. Thank you though. Oh, I didn't have enough. Not enough meter. This has got to be level 3. So, Graphicus made... Oh, what's the Discord? Here. Oop. Uh-oh, Scrubbot died. Oh, no. Hold on. Oh, yeah, he died. He's dead. Let me get him back. Come back, Scrubbot! Oh, there he is. There he's back. He posted the link. And maybe he just delayed it? I don't know. No. Yeah, it must have just got clogged up. And it just took a while to process. Oh well. I turned them off, turned them back on. That's what you gotta do for everything, right? Huh. Did you try turning it on and off again? For Pocket Fighter, the latest public build is on Game Jolt right now, and that's from last September. That's the current one. I do development build uploads on Patreon, but they're like in development, so like things are unfinished and some stuff's broken and shit like that. But that's a Patreon perk because they're not ready to be played necessarily, like for real. But if you're curious about the changes that are taking place, they're on there. I should have this as a thing, and if it's not, hey, there it is. There it is. Scrubbot's awake, and apparently I did code that to respond with that. That's good. So if that sounds interesting to you, then that's where you find that. Or links are down below, either live, watching it live here, or if you're watching on YouTube or LBRY later. I don't understand the question, Ninja. Not sure what you're talking about. Oh, I just wanted to do 2 Shoryus to build meter and hit him with it, but I didn't. Oh yeah, if you do, you can type in the bot commands. It'll work for you too. Anybody who types in the commands, it'll work. I don't know what you mean by mine. If I do mine, will it work? But if you type in, say, !Discord, it will give you the link. I don't have to be the one to type it. Anyone can type that. I really gotta update Scrubbot. I just need to find the time and the stamina to do it. Yep, see, there you go, it worked. Yeah, so if anybody asks for it in chat and anybody wants to help out and just do the command, it'll pop it up when anybody does it. Ugh. Oh. No, I programmed Scrubbot to respond with certain messages, so it only works for my stuff because I only programmed it for my stuff. You'd have to get your own bot and program it if you wanted to do something like that. So, anyway, one more time, we'll take a look at that animation. Oh, boom! Sorry, Terry, we beat on you all day today. Turn that back. No, not gonna work. I need to do an EX. Oh. Oh. That should be enough to kill. Oh yeah, by far. Boom. Yeah, I'll upload this build on Patreon to so you guys can check the animation out. One thing I will say, if you do whiff the Shinsho, it is currently bugged. just so you know. Just so you know. Start the thing there. So, I'll fix it eventually. I'm avoiding fixing those kind of bugs right now because I have to redo the system that manages that. So I could fix it right now, sure. It'll take a little while to fix each one. Terry's got a bunch of them that do that too. Any kind of move that moves you off the ground, like a Shoryuken, has the potential to do that if it's not fixed. But if I fix them now, I'm going to have to refix them again later when the new system comes in. So I'm not going to waste time doing it right now, because I'm going to do it again later. So I'd be spending double the time if I bothered to do it now. I'm just going to wait till that system is fixed. And then, when it is, then I'll address all those. And so that part of that's an issue with the deterministic changes and stuff. Unity's animator is not deterministic when it plays back an animation, which is not good. So, problem is, Ryu doesn't quite make it back to the ground when he whiffs. He's like a nanometer off the ground, but that's enough for the game to be like, oh, he's in the air, okay, let's do air moves. So that's why that happens. So until I address that, it's kind of an issue for a whole bunch of systems. But we'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. So that's pretty much it. We did our time today. Oh, wrong mouse. So thanks everybody for coming out. This was Monday the 7th, so we're going to come back Monday the 14th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, what am I hitting? As you probably heard my controller get put back on the desk here. The microphone is right in front of the keyboard and all that, so you'll hear anything that... Like, this is the water bottle. I don't know if you can hear it jiggling. Microphone picks up a lot. We'll be back on the 14th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that's every week. We do Mondays for that. On Sunday, we do gameplay stuff. So, not sure exactly what we're going to be doing on... That'll be the 13th at also 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, who knows what we'll be doing there. So, that said, we do have the aforementioned Patreon. So, we got some names to read out. We got Zombie Killer, Miguel Tabasco, Angel, Awakened Emperor, Bryce Nagalingam, Charles Baldwin, Corporal Chungus, Mike Cruz, Rui Luis, Taryn Williams, Ben K, D-Money 107, LD Walker, Uncle Roy, and AJ. Well, thank you guys very much for sticking in there with me. I see a lot of familiar names on the Patreon, so I appreciate that very much. You help keep things going. And if you too want to join the Scrub Club, and support the streaming and support me and my personal development efforts, you can check that out. There's a link in the chat and links down below if you're watching this later anywhere else. So thank you guys very much. I'll get this build uploaded within the next few days on there, and that'll be pretty much it. That'll be like Wednesday probably, if not sooner. So that's pretty much it. So I'll see you guys later, and scrub out.